I've been thinking about getting my bike license for a very, very long time, but it's now the summer and I need to make a decision. That's what we're talking about in episode 4 of The Engine Failure with special guest, Mr. Marco Polo. It was super awesome to have him back. We went in and we spoke about a bunch of high school memories, which were just ridiculous. If you guys would like to listen to the full show after this video, you can check it out at the links in the description. We've got our video podcast, obviously hosted on YouTube, but we're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play, which is awesome. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little snippet. Let me know if I should get my bike license. It's something I've been wanting to do for a little while, like I've been saying. I have a bunch of questions. I don't really know anything about bikes, so here you go. Anyways, enjoy this small snippet of episode 4 of The Engine Failure.
Oh, actually, no!
Okay, there we go.
That's not true.
That's not true.
The first time I went to Marco's house, I went there with Brian. We've spoken about Brian a couple of times. Brian's the pilot guy.
Brian Pilot.
Yeah.
But he also, before he had his current car, he had a Golf GTI and it was manual.
Yes.
And he was the only friend we had who had a manual car.
Yeah.
And he was like, you want to try to drive my car in manual? I was like, sure. Yeah. I've never done it before, but I'll give it a go. See what I can do. I stalled the thing maybe 3-4 times, got it around the block, no big deal. Then Marco was like, hey, I've also got an interesting vehicle that you haven't been on.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
Marco had a Vespa.
Oh, yeah. I remember to go around the block.
So here's me and Marco. Marco goes, sits on the Vespa. I've never been on a Vespa or a bike or anything.
Yeah.
So Marco sits on it. Then I go hold on to Marco and I'm like hugging Marco. And Marco's going, hitting apexes, knee down in this little moped. And the thing was incredibly
Someone
loud.
has a photo of it. Who has a photo of me and Brian on it? Or
Someone has the photo of you and Brian.
Send it to me
yeah,
so
we
I can
have
post
it.
that.
We gotta find that photo
But,
because we actually looked pretty good on the Vespa.
But yeah, then you let me go out on it and it was a lot of fun. Now I want to bike.
I have a Vespa.
You still
I still
have
have
it?
it. Yeah, you guys should come
Oh,
over.
shit.
We'll screw around with it.
I really want to get a bike now though. I have an addiction.
For what?
Why?
I really want to get a bike.
Did you
A
do
street
your
bike?
license?
Yeah, I want to take my license. I don't necessarily want to buy a bike,
Why
but
don't you buy,
I
like,
do
a
want to do
300?
like my bike license.
Why don't you buy like a 300cc? Something not too quick.
No, I don't even want to buy one necessarily.
He
Like
just wants to be able to ride them.
I want to know how to ride it. I want to like I've looked this up.
Yep.
Getting your bike license here costs like $800.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
And it takes like a month.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
And what you do is like you do like a theory class, but then after that they give you like a bike to practice on at the school and stuff, and you go on the road and you like learn how to drive a bike or ride a bike.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully
it's
you don't
super
die.
cool and it's super cheap.
Okay, well, do you know how to ride one?
No, well I know how to ride
Marco,
it like
speaking
a
of Mike.
like a
Do you know
bike
how
bike.
to ride one?
I could figure it out. I know
Okay.
to shift with my foot, clutch with my left.
Because I know someone in Modo,
Yeah.
and they could maybe
Here's
lend you a bike like that.
here's the
go
thing.
around the block.
Oh,
and then come
because
back.
your
Because we-
dealership is
sells
motorbikes as well.
Motorbikes also. So
oh.
Smart. No.
So
No,
that's
but yeah,
why.
I don't even necessarily want to buy a bike
That's why
because
if
that's
you
like
just
the
wanna
really
try
expensive
it.
part, and like the super like insurance part is like super expensive. But maybe like just doing the bike license
Yeah.
and like strapping a GoPro on your helmet and stuff and like documenting that process would be really cool.
oh, like that guy on YouTube.
What guy?
There's a guy on YouTube. He's always on
There's a
his
guy on
bike.
YouTube
There's a
that
lot
does
of like motor
everything.
vloggers,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean?
That's motovlogging. Like
I feel like it would be
he's in
super cool.
Ontario. He comments on every.
Oh,
frick-
6x4 Honda.
Yeah, that guy.
He's a cool guy. Super cool guy.
Comments on everything. Everyone's bad driving. Like, hey, you, hey. Yeah,
No, but I
it's
feel like it'd be
hilarious.
really cool to start from like zero. Because it's like,
But yeah.
I know like everything there is to know about cars basically. And
But
like,
you would want to do something with bikes.
yeah.
That's pretty
like,
cool.
Going from, I know nothing about bikes. I've never ridden like a proper bike other than the stupid Vespa. But
Hey,
I feel like it would be a
Is
cool
the
like
Vespa count
process.
as a bike? It's more of a moped. No,
No, it's a moped.
A scooter,
It's a scooter.
it's a scooter.
but
But
it's a
it's-
stylish scooter.
It is a
You
stylish
can get
scooter.
some lean on it.
Yeah,
It's really,
that's
it's a cool bike.
fun.
Well,
Cool.
there's a reason
Moped.
why they're so iconic, right?
Yeah, definitely. The drive is amazing.
But yeah, Mike and I might do our bike license.
Oh, Mike also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, there's like classes all the time. They're like one a month.
Yeah,
if you've
but,
ever ridden a bike or an ATV before, shifting them is a lot of fun.
Actually,
Is it as
Raymond-
hard as it seems? Because
No.
like I feel like
It's
shifting
easier.
shifting in a car,
It's
it's hard to get used to, but once you're used to it, it's fine.
It's not even so. The hardest thing, because I haven't done any experience with bikes, but my
still, ATV,
my cousin has
he
race
still knows
ATVs,
how to
right?
do it.
Okay.
So I've had a chance to take those out for a spin, and so you go through your gears, and
Yeah.
you can hard shift through the gears.
What do you mean? Like just clicking up?
Yeah. So technically, left foot, left hand is clutch.
Yep.
And then right is gas.
Yep.
Except on ATVs, it's a thumb control.
But
Okay.
is,
Thumb
it like,
gas.
is there like rev matching every gear or something?
No.
Okay, but you're using your left foot to
Yeah, your
for
left foot
gears.
is your gears. So what happens is you just release clutch and you gas to get going. And then if
Yep.
you want for between gears, you can either clutch and shift up, or you can just hard shift without even
don't-
touching the clutch.
So on a bike / ATV, is it like, you know how in some cars you can push like up and down? Is it
Yeah.
like that, or are there specific
So,
numbers? Are
yeah.
there specific notches?
No. So it's the most satisfying thing in the world. So imagine you're going through gears, and then you want to go up a gear, you just slam your left foot down, and you go bam. And then
Oh, really?
And then you want to go up another gear.
That's
bam,
it.
Bam. And then
I feel like it's easier than driving a
it's
manual
so-
car.
I
Really?
can't remember if it's.
Well, Ray,
I know.
you
I
know
think
both.
it's you
You
pull
know
up.
both.
I think
Is
it's
it,
you
Ray,
pull
you
up.
know both. You have a manual vehicle. Is it easier than driving a manual vehicle?
Oh
then?
yeah, but
And-
so easy. It's so easy because sorry, I got it wrong. I think you just flick up.
I think
for-
it's up for
Yeah.
a gear.
But
Up a
it-
gear,
but
down
it's-
a gear.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's the only hard part about it is slowing down, because you sometimes you lose track of what gear you're in, and obviously there's no display.
Yep.
So if you pop into the wrong gear and you drop the clutch, either A,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna choke the engine, or B, you're gonna be in first gear and it's just gonna break and you're gonna go over the
Oh,
handlebars.
you do
Oh.
the undo there.
Here's my problem as
The
well.
endo.
So driving a manual car here,
Yep.
you're sitting on the left-hand side of the car.
Yep.
So you're steering and you're shifting with your right hand.
No, that's not an issue.
My left hand and my left side is dumb. If I was in, so every time I've
So
gone
if
to
you were
Europe,
in England,
yep, I went to England and I did like a Porsche thing where I drove
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a bunch of Porsches. I had to sit on the right side and I had to just a normal automatic.
Yeah.
Just putting the car in park and drive. That's
It was-
that's
Yeah,
but that's
hard.
just-
me too, Nick.
So my left foot, like my left hand's not terrible, but my
But
left
it's like-
foot will be even worse.
But Nick,
Wow,
That's my worry.
That's just muscle memory and automation of a task,
yeah,
right?
but you know what? It's easier with my right side. I agree with him because I'm a lefty and everything. But
Yeah.
like,
yeah, but that's
I feel
because
like if I drive with my left, it's gonna be like,
It'd be weird.
yeah.
yeah, just wouldn't work.